Scream keeps screaming, baby. What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. We got some more treats for the new Scream movie. Entertainment Weekly put out some photos of the new film Scream, which yesterday I put out a video, if you haven't watched it yet, of the leaked trailer and the official poster for Scream 2022. I just woke up and I saw this when I woke up on Bloody Disgusting, so I was like, oh, I gotta make a video. We gotta talk about this because these images look very promising, and some of it we saw in the leaked trailer. The official trailer, I think, is going to come out on Tuesday, tomorrow. But these are some of our suspects that we're looking at. I believe that we could be looking at Ghostface himself. So let's go over this. Bloody Disgusting put out Scream first images from the brand new movie. Features Sidney, Gail, Dewey, Ghostface, and more. One of the most hotly anticipated movies on the horizon, Scream franchise returns to theaters on January 14th, 2022. The filmmaking team this time around includes directors Matt Bettinelli Olpin, I could be butchering that name, I'm sorry, and Tyler Gillette, as well as producer Chad Balela. I'm not even going to try that one. The three members of the filmmaking group known as Radio Silence, the people behind Ready or Not, VHS, Southbound. I have not seen Southbound. I remember that. I need to check that out. Let me know in the comment section below if that's good, if I need to check that out. While we wait for the trailer this week, the very first images from next year's Scream have been shared by Entertainment Weekly today, including fan favorite and new faces alike. These first images reunite us with iconic characters including Sidney Prescott, Gail Weathers, and Dewey Riley. Of course, have all played the original actors. Deputy Judy Hicks is even back from Scream 4, along with the new faces including Jenna Ortega's Tara, Melissa Barrera's Sam, Jack Quaid's Richie, Jasmine Savey Brown's Mindy, and Dylan Minnette's Wes. Goes over like the other movies that they were over and other properties they're in. But let's go over these images and let's see who our possible suspects are in this new film. The first one that, which, you know, we have Kevin Williamson back as executive producer, so he does have his hand on this, and that's very promising. And we already know that the Stu Macher's house is back in this one. It's going to be in the trailer. It's been a lot of behind the scenes. So a lot of people are rumoring that he's back. That was the original idea for Scream 3, was for him to be the killer. They could be using that original idea for this one. Not sure. I don't want him to be the only killer. Maybe two killers, and then he be the mastermind that comes out at the very end. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, let's go over these images and let's see who we're working with. First image is going to be Jenna Ortega. She's on the phone. Looks like a house phone instead of a cell phone. So that's kind of odd. Who has a house phone these days? This isn't like a flashback, or no, it's not a flashback. This wouldn't be set like a prequel to Scream or anything. Nah, they wouldn't do that. That's just kind of odd that I see her with a house phone and she's messing with a kitchen knife, something that Michael Myers would wield. But this image right here is giving me vibes of Lucy Hale at the beginning of Scream 4. So there's rumors that Jenna Ortega will be the opening, like there'll be an opening kill, but she will be left for dead, but she will survive, and that's what brings her sister Sam back to Woodsboro to help out with her sister and protect and trying to get to the bottom of this and figure out what's going on. And then we also found out that Sam is the daughter of, and these are spoilers, these might be spoilers, so if you don't, hit the like button, I'd appreciate that, and you can click off this video and come back afterwards. But if you don't want to be spoiled on anything of this film, I highly suggest you not watch the rest of this video. I'm going to be going over a lot of stuff that's been leaked and everything. Sam's character, Jenna Ortega's sister, the Carpenter sisters, Sam's character is going to be actually, I believe, a sister to Billy Loomis. So his dad's other daughter, maybe before, or I don't know. I don't know how that's going to play in. That's just a rumor that's going around. I'm trying to see how that's going to play. So I guess Jenna Ortega and Sam Carpenter, or Melissa Barrera, will be have different dads. Anyways, next image. Let me know what you think about that image of Jenna Ortega. Is that giving you Lucy Hale vibes from the beginning of Scream 4, where she's kind of like on the phone and messing with the knife and all that jazz? Next image is our very own Dewey Riley, David Arquette, looking badass. Got the pepper George Clooney look going. He looks more wise in this one. He may be taking his character a little bit more serious, kind of like in Scream 4, you know, that was his thing. He said that he doesn't want his character to be as goofy. He wants to be more serious since he's the sheriff. Is he going to be the sheriff in this one? It doesn't look like it. I haven't seen him in any images of him being in law enforcement gear, so he could be retired, or he could have just given up the badge and gun and let Judy Hicks take the sheriff's spot. That's what I'm thinking, how he gets involved, is that Judy Hicks is coming back. She's now the sheriff. He's retired, or he's, you know, went on to do something else, and Judy Hicks ends up getting killed, and that brings him back to have to help out with these murders because he knows it's related to Sidney Prescott, and there's a lot of different ties in here. So yeah, David Arquette looking great as hell. Like I'm a lot of people are speculating that he might take the knife, which he has before, but he always survives. But I don't want my boy to die. I don't know about y'all. If I had to pick between the three, I think Gail should go. But anyways, that's another topic. Let's go to the next image. It's Ghostface, and it looks like it's in a school, or maybe that's a hospital. No, that's a hospital. Yeah, I thought maybe that was a school at first, but yeah, I can tell that's going to be a hospital right there. So that's kind of cool. Looks like it's going to be at night, maybe whenever it's low staff. Very few people in the hospital. Kind of gives you vibes of Halloween 2. Not Halloween Kills, but Halloween 2, when Michael Myers was after Laurie Strode in the hospital. That'd be kind of cool if they do some callbacks there. Don't know if that would be the climax. I'm assuming the climax will be at Stu Macher's house. I think that's where it should go down, but I don't know. Alright, so yeah, Ghostface looking good. Looking like the original Ghostface from Scream 1. Next image is of our very own Sidney Prescott and Gail Weathers. Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox looking great, looking like a team. You see the white picket fence in the back? That's Stu Macher's house. It's got to be. They're standing in front of Stu Macher's house and they're looking straight at the house like, what the hell is going on? We've seen images with them and Kevin Williamson taking pictures with the Stu Macher house in the background. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking that this is going to be more of of the climax of the movie. I'm trying to see around Neve Campbell's neck. Is that what Derek gave her in Scream 2? The letters, his Greek letters. I cannot tell. I'm gonna have to zoom in and figure that out. But yeah, both of them looking good. No Courtney Cox bangs. So yeah, looking good there. Our next image is of Kyle Garner. He looks like he's gonna be the cool guy at the school with his, what is that, like a Challenger, or I don't know cars very well, but nice car, looks pretty cool. It's got some dice hanging from the mirror. It looks like he's kind of got that character from what was his from The Faculty, what was his name, Josh Hartnett's character, where he was like the badass of the school. He was the bad boy, and he was selling drugs to the students and stuff like that. He might play that character, or he might, which he's a little bit older than a lot of these casts, so he might be just. I think he's a red herring. A lot of people think that he's like Billy's son or related to Billy somehow, and he does give off Billy vibes. But I think that's what they want, and you know how that is. There's always a red herring, which they haven't released his last name either. So I'm looking forward to seeing, like, who is he related to, or do they not even go over that? He might be killed off quick in the film. You don't know. Anyways, next image is of Sonya Amar. Not quite sure about this character. I guess it's one of the group characters. Looking pretty cool. That's a good image. Like I said, we're looking at our suspects here. So who do you think it could be? I don't believe. I believe some of these are just here to take the knife, and we'll be getting into like the meat and potatoes of the cast here in a minute. Like we have next is Mason Gooding, maybe the jock of the group. I don't know. Some of these are going to be related to our old cast members too, so there could be some surprises in store for us. I hope there are, because a lot has been said about a lot of this cast. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice this morning. Hope y'all can hear me good. Next is of Mikey Madison. Now, when I saw her cast for this film, I immediately said, okay, she could be one of the Ghostface. Because if you've ever seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and that ending scene with Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, and the way that goes down, and she's there, the way she's acting, the craziness that she's acting, I'm like, wow, she could be a killer. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, if you haven't seen that film, at least, it's a long movie, but that's the best part of the movie. Fast forward it all the way to the end, skip it all the way to the end, fast forward it. What the hell? I'm showing my damn age. It ain't no VHS. Skip all the way to the end of the movie, to the climax, just to see that scene. And she could very well be one of our Ghostface, for sure. And speaking of Ghostface, a lot of people are suspecting this guy, Dylan Minette's character, which he's got some gray or some blonde in his hair. This is going to be, I believe this is going to be Judy Hicks' son, which is kind of odd, because Judy Hicks never mentioned anything about her having kids or anything like that, which that movie came out in, what, 2011? So he would be 10 if she had a kid that year. So yeah, who knows? Maybe she just never mentioned him or something. I don't know. But a lot of people are suspecting him as the killer, and they said that this movie is going to be a tribute to Wes Craven. You can tell I haven't had my coffee. I'm working on a monster. Anyways, but my thing is, if they are doing a tribute to Wes Craven, why would they make the character that's in Scream 5 or Scream 2022 the guy that Dylan Minette's character that's named Wes? Why would they make him the killer? I don't feel like that would be like a real good tribute to Wes Craven. Maybe we're looking at our final guy. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll be the new Randy or the new Dewey. I don't know. I like him. I think he's a really good actor. I'm hoping that he survives to the end game for sure, or the entire movie. All right, let's move on to our next photo, which is of Jasmine Savey Brown. She's sitting there looking worried. Looks like she's in a house of some sort. Not too familiar with her character in this movie. Just one of the group characters that are together in this movie, looking really good. Some of these images, correct me if I'm wrong, it's giving me 90s vibes for real. Like, I don't know, like this right here reminds me of like a 90s horror movie. So yeah, I don't know. I like it though. I like it a lot. All right, our next one, we have an image of Jack Quaid and Melissa Barrera, which we know that they're going to be in relationship together, and with Jenna Ortega either getting killed or getting hurt and left for dead, but she survives, which would be different for an opening of a Scream movie. Melissa Barrera comes back and helps out, but she brings her boyfriend, Jack Quaid, with her. Now, this right here, I like Jack Quaid. I think he's really good on The Boys, really good actor. This right here is giving me Ghostface vibes, the way he's looking at her. Correct me if I'm wrong, because, I mean, look at this. I'm sure that he may not be. I mean, who knows? I mean, but this right here, the look on his face, she looks like she's been crying or she's really upset. And this might be the hospital setting that she's with Jenna Ortega in, where she's hurt. She's trying to protect her sister, and he's here to just tag along and help and be a protector as well. But yeah, he's giving me mad Ghostface vibes right there. I would not be surprised if he was. All right, our next image is of Marley Shelton, Judy Hicks, daytime scene. She looks like she's like in like maybe a workout attire or something. We have seen behind the scenes footage of her like chasing someone in her police cruiser, and she does like this big U-turn, and it's like all in the daytime. So this might be her. This is what I was thinking in my head whenever she was like getting a call or something. Maybe it was her off day and she's the sheriff or something. I don't know if she's even the sheriff. I could be wrong about that, but it's her off day, and and she gets a call or something, or maybe something's going on at her house with Wes, her son, and she has to rush home. This might be where Dylan Minnette gets the knife and she gets the knife. Who knows? And she gets home and she's trying to make sure her son's okay or something, or somebody's in her house, and she gets the knife. I really think Marley Shelton is a goner in this one. I just think she is. I don't think she's Ghostface. I know a lot of people were suspecting that. I think they're gonna do with her like they did with Cotton Weary. You got attached with her in Scream 4, they're gonna kill her off in the next movie. Which, that's another topic too. I liked Cotton Weary. They should have held on to him at least for a little bit longer. Alright, our next image, now we're getting really good here. Melissa Barrera standing in the entryway of the Stu Macher house. Now I'm wondering, who lives in this Stu Macher house? Whose house is this? Is somebody living there? Or is this place, I don't think it's vacant. It looks decorated on the inside. Is this gonna be Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera's parents' house, or what? Who? I don't know. One of our characters could be in this house. I have no idea, but I am so ready to see this scene, and I'm 99% sure that this will be the climax, not the hospital. Honestly, I think the hospital climax is kind of over with, like Black Christmas, Scream 4. There's just a lot of slasher movies that end up at the climax of the hospital. I'm just kind of tired of seeing that. But yeah, what do you think about these images, guys? Like, and then the next image is just the official poster, which I've already done a video on that. Go check that out if you haven't. What do you think about these images that Entertainment Weekly put out, and which one do you think is our prime suspect? Because I guarantee you we're looking at Ghostface somewhere here, at least one or two of them. Could be 3 killers like they were going to do in Scream 2. So yeah guys, that's all I got today. What'd you think about this? Go check out all these images and over at Bloody Disgusting, or you can just Google them. But yeah guys, subscribe to Destination Station, hit that like button. I really appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that supported my channel, and keep it to grow. It helps the algorithm, everyone to find my channel. So yeah, I appreciate everything that you do, guys. All right, that's all I got for today. I will see you on the next video when something else leaks. This is Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hello sinners, it is I, Father Evil, and I invite you to Destination Station on YouTube. Subscribe to Destination Station.